evening. Good evening. Oh, damn it. What a good start. What a good start. We'll try again. Good evening and welcome to Does Football Standing. Oh, dear me, that was brilliant, wasn't it? Oh, what a start to the show. Hope you're doing well. That was me getting good afternoon and good evening mixed up. So I was saying good evening instead, but never mind. Good evening. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Thank you everyone for joining us on this Friday evening. It's sunny here in Teesside. And we're back again with hopefully another laugh. Sorry about the lateness. That was me sorting stuff out. We're gonna have a bit of a game a bit later on. It's Guess Who football related. Me and Owen had a go at it before the stream, and it's pretty difficult. So I'll say, but I'll explain the rules for Liam later on, obviously. But as you can see, we're joined by two guests, of course, Mr. Owen Coyle and Liam Martin. Evening, lads.
How are we all?
I'm fine once I can get my teeth in. Yeah, so I think we'll just get straight underway. This week in football, two European finals. I mean, what a disaster the Europa League one was. And the Champions League one wasn't much better either, other than Chelsea winning it against City. But I think we'll get the Europa League one over out of the way quickly. It ended 1-1, bit of a garbage final, and unfortunately, a certain David De Gea was the man who cost us in the penalty shootout. But the performance was absolutely appalling.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yeah. I mean,
nothing like a long, detailed explanation. Yeah.
Well, what? Sure, that's all I can say about it. Really, I mean, it's the final was one of those things where I think I've told most other people that as soon as the penalty got saved, I kicked my hat in frustration, which I never do because I love my hat.
Well, hats off to you.
Yeah, I was going to say H80, not C80. H80. I was on Rich's stream and someone thought it was I said cat. I said hat.
That would talk the bus, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah. but no, yeah, no.
I don't know how they manage that. How can someone in the chat say you're saying you kicked your hat, you punched your hat or something in frustration, and someone thought you said you kicked the cat?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Well,
honestly, some people
probably had too many Mawams.
Exactly. but no, that final, honestly, I don't. After we scored, we almost just stopped playing. Like literally, I don't know what happened. We just fell off. Like I think before our goal was quite fluky anyway. But even when we got back into, I thought, right, we're gonna like press on. But instead, like we looked like the team who were knackered, and they looked like the team who actually wanted to go and win it. So. I don't know. Yeah. It left a sour taste, if truth be told.
Yeah, it's fair enough. I mean, it was true. It was a frustrating final. The goal. I tell you what, I think they're probably two of the worst ever goals you're going to see in the final. They were both garbage. But ours was awful. It just literally fell to Cavani. And then the first one, stupid set pieces again, as usual. Couldn't defend against statues, literally.
Oh, Lindelof.
Lindelof. Oh, God. Johnny, still get your comments in the live chat. Should have been Chelsea v Manchester United. On reflection, there's only one man to blame for letting that match ever go to penalties, and that is, of course, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, because it wasn't a particularly good performance. But to be honest, it wasn't a great performance, but I thought we dominated for most of it. And the people who were given, 2.5 ratings and stuff, I gave him a 4. I was generous. I thought it was better than what a lot of people are saying. But the fact that the penalties that we lost wasn't ideal, obviously. But I didn't think it was as bad as people made it.
I think he left it too late for the subs. I think the subs were.
Oh yeah. 117th minute for the first substitution.
Yeah. That was stupid. Yeah, I don't know.
Welcome TD5. Hello. Keep getting your comments in live chat, by the way, and gentlemen. Of course, we have a a little game later on that we'll be playing, and we could be you all night doing it, but there you go. I've put some rules in so that it's not, so that it doesn't go on for 5 hours. So it's going to be till 11 o'clock tonight. But the last couple of weeks, obviously I wasn't here last week because I was busy with family doing a family concert, which we do usually sometimes on a normally on a Friday, but it's one of them things. But the past 14 days, we've had the Europa League final. We've also had the Champions League final, and that wasn't brilliant either, I thought. But I thought Chelsea, if anyone really deserved to win, I thought Chelsea deserved to win. I thought defensively they were absolutely excellent. And going forward, I thought both teams did well going forward. But, Chelsea had that main chance. And again, another terrible goal. Another terrible goal in the final, but Kai Havertz was the King Kai for Chelsea. How would you sum up the final, lads? I thought it was a bit of a scrappy one, really.
I mean, like I said, on the balance of play, Chelsea deserved the win. I didn't see City creating much in probably about the last 5 minutes. They created some chances. It failed to be admired in I think it was the 93rd minute, or however long it was. And I thought that was it was literally inches away from going into four sets of time. But I'm glad Chelsea won because obviously it makes it a lot more sweeter because we don't want Oil Club winning the Champions League, do we? So yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't have made a difference anyway if PSG had got to the final, so it would have been the same case, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Welcome those who've joined us, by the way. TD5 put we were poo, in my opinion, on Wednesday. We'll get to Wednesday's game in a couple of moments, but that was a brilliant night for me, managing to meet Theo, Fogdad, and also Josh Fusion as well. And it was a great night, that.
And you hate Frogton, so... Okay.
No, I wouldn't say that. It's there's positives and negatives about him, but you have to applaud what he's done on YouTube. He's been doing YouTube for a good few years, and he's got himself to 500 odd K subs, and that's faster than I've done. I've only just got to 1,500 in something 4.5 years. So he's obviously doing something right. Welcome to Ella Hardwick as well. Thank you for joining the stream.
What the?
I don't even know what that is.
How old is
that? Isn't that a cartoon? That's a cartoon character, isn't it?
Yeah, that's I think it's an anime character.
Fogden must be the same age as me. I'm 17. I don't know how old Fogden is.
I think Fogden's in his 20s, isn't he?
I'm not sure about that.
Anime or whatever it's called.
Yeah, no, you're right, Dal. He's 20. He's the same age as me. Fogden's the same age as me.
Temper Eclipse on back, does it? Hello, back. Yeah. Anime, yeah. I'm not going to lie. I saw something on Instagram saying, does anime make you want to visit Japan? I was like, not really. I've never really heard of anime. So there you go. But it's a beautiful country. Never been, mind. But there you go. But yeah,
I'm just checking what garbage has come out in FIFA.
Oh, garbage, probably.
What, the ultimate team of the season?
I don't think that'll come out. Anyways, oh come on! You should have known that was coming. It's just a bit slow. This. Oh, backside. That wasn't meant to happen. It's a bit slow this today. Some of them anime characters are dodgy. Right, okay. We'll say no more.
I thought his profile, that profile picture that popped up was quite revealing. But there we go.
Okay. So yeah, wasn't what were you saying, Liam, about? Well, you were still talking about the final, I think it was.
No, I've said about the final. I didn't say anything else.
No, you were saying something, and then I'd gone on to the comments as you were just saying something. So
no, I can't remember. All I said is I was checking what garbage come out in FIFA.
Right, yeah. We'll see what happened. Yeah. Do I play Roblox? Funny enough, No.
I used to back in my youth. When I was a young whippersnapper.
Right.
I used to play Roblox.
Yeah.
But not anymore.
So, the Super Cup game will be, of course, Chelsea up against Villarreal. I think Chelsea are the favourites for that.
Oh wow!
Oh, they'll hammer them probably. Chelsea will hammer them and embarrass us even more by beating them quite easily.
Yeah, well, Thomas Tuchel's done really well in these 6 months he's had for Chelsea. I mean, I saw Reece James the other day, and I said to him, "Can I have a Euro?" He said, "Sorry, I've only got sterling."
Ah, very good, very good. First on the evening. Where's that sound effect?
Not on you, it's on OBS, man. There you go. What garbage has come out then?
Ousmane Dembele.
Oh, I bet you that's a
flashback.
An SBC, is that?
Flashback, and do you want to hear the ratings?
Oh, probably 87.
83, 85, 86, 87, 89.
Who's that for?
Ousmane Dembele flashback.
Doesn't surprise me there. Okay. Anyways, let's go on to the playoff finals then. We had some interesting playoff finals. Of course, we had the Championship 1. Brentford got promotion for the first time since they were in the Premier League for the first time in 74 years. Morecambe got promoted in League 2 got promoted from League 2 to League 1, sorry, for the first time in their history. Yeah, first time in their history. They'll be joining Cambridge next season as well. And Blackpool got promoted from League 1 for the first time since, I think, 2018 or something like that. Yeah, there were interesting finals, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. They were very interesting. I thought the story of the thinking about the Morecambe game actually, the story of the weekend, obviously Kevin Ellison and the Morecambe manager, obviously.
Yeah. AK, the Newport County League Judges.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, no. Hasn't their manager been Morecambe's manager left the club now?
I think so, yes.
Yeah, I was going to say I don't know what that's all about.
Mike
but yeah, I thought that was funny though. That was funny that it was just. But I always thought there'd be karma. Either way, there's going to be karma. Like someone's gonna get it. But yeah, I mean, Morecambe. I don't even know if Morecambe it wasn't that good of a game really, to be honest, for me personally. But Morecambe got it done.
I mean, that one was probably the most least exciting of the finals. I mean, it wasn't as bad as the Champions League opening one, but it was probably the least exciting player final. I have to say Morecambe were very lucky because I thought it was a complete injustice because I didn't think it was a penalty. It was outside the box.
Well, yeah.
It's one of the things. Well,
yeah.
Well, the Blackpool that own goal after what is it? 43 seconds. Yeah, it's like that. It's like countdown where it's like and it's like the countdown clock, and then because someone did that for United against Chelsea one time when Chelsea scored from kickoff. They just put the countdown clock to it. But yeah, that was funny. Obviously not for Blackpool fans, but for everyone else, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very true. But how do you think? How do we? Well, I think I know what you're going to say, but personally, I think Brentford could possibly, and I say possibly, I don't think it'll happen, mind. But if they keep the players that they've got and spend some money, then I think they could probably scrape survival.
I mean,
if they keep Ivan Toney, they got a chance. But if they don't keep him, they're going down. Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same with Brundy because Brundy's been linked with Arsenal, hasn't he? And Aston Villa from Norwich, but they're wanting 40 million. If they get rid of, if they don't keep hold of him, aye.
Norwich, the Yo-Yo Club again. The Yo-Yo Club strikes
That's all they
again.
are. I don't know. Me mum's whispering, me mum's mouthing something to me dad, and me dad's gone, oh yeah, yeah. And like watching the Swedish Chef. Oh dear me. TD5 says gotta go now. See you soon. I mean, I'm not called soon, but I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye. The last FIFA patch spoiled the gameplay, at least on next gen. I mean, FIFA's been crap this year anyway. And Keevan's put afternoon doesn't leave me. As I mentioned, Owen knows.
Oh, yeah, because he knows. Well done. Well done, mate. Well done. He knows. He's obsessed with me. He's obsessed. He's absolutely obsessed with me. But
Liam's gone for his TV back in a sec. That's fine.
Oh,
You've
yeah.
already been a second, so there you go. You're late now. Okay. But I'll be interested to see how the promoted teams do next year. I mean, Cambridge, on the other hand, for you, you're going to struggle next season, I think, if you don't keep that Mullen, who has been linked with not just Plymouth Argyle, but he's been linked with multiple different clubs. If you don't keep hold of him, I think you're in trouble.
I mean, we already had near the end of the season. We named the I think it was either the South Stand or one of the stands after him near the end of the season, which was a bit ludicrous. But yeah, I think that I 100% agree. And to be honest, I can't see us keeping him. I really can't see us keeping him, unless he decides that I want to try and get Cambridge up again. But that's highly unlikely. I'd say we might. We're quite already. We're getting a nosebleed by how far up the leagues we are at the moment. So I think. I think that I wouldn't be surprised if we went straight back down. We would rock bottom of the league, but I mean, stranger things have happened, Dad. Stranger things have happened than us staying up. Stranger things have happened. You never know. We've kept on. We kept Wes Houlihan. He's like He's like 60 years old now.
He's 41, I think, isn't he? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Nice. You got good players in that team, but let's see, you'll have to spend money to stay up, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
I have a feeling you could be relegated because there's 4 teams don't forget to get relegated in League One, so you could pretty easily go back down. But it just depends really on how your team perform. It's always tough going up. Going up the leagues is tough, and Cambridge they've come out of nowhere really. But we've seen stranger things before happen. We've seen. We had Sunderland went down from the Premier League and went straight down to League One. So
exactly.
We've had stranger things happening.
We might be.
They still haven't got enough. They expected to. Well, possibly, but I don't think we'll. I don't think Cambridge will stay up.
As long as Peterborough get relegated from. As long as Peterborough get relegated from the Championship next year.
I don't know if they will actually.
They're good. Begrudgingly, they are good. They're a good side, but
good side, yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yep. Mr. Bobajango. No, it's not Mr. Boombastic. I didn't say that early one anyway. Even Keevan's admitted Cambridge ain't staying up. Not with Bonner in charge.
It's good Joey spelled that right. But yeah. No, but Bonner's done a good job. I like him, but yeah, I think that League One might be his level.
Oh my! I only cottoned on after you'd said that. I was like, oh my, oh dear. Bye. Gaming with Finn. Hello. I believe you might be new to the channel. If you are, then thank you for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Unless it's someone I already know that I've never seen on YouTube before. Keeman's put good to see Fogden Just Fusion on the channel. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. The doing quite well actually. I mean, there's only 345 views on the vlog, but that's only after 24 hours. So you know, it'll hopefully it'll fly up.
Did you feel starstruck? Did you feel starstruck when you met them?
It wasn't that. Because I'd said to Josh, I'd been messaging Josh on Instagram saying, have a safe journey, blah, blah, blah. I just suddenly saw them, because where I'm stood at the bridge, where I record, they were just walking along the opposite side of the pavement.
Mm.
And I just saw them, I just shouted Theo. They both looked at me, they recognised Fogdad definitely recognised who I was, because he's seen me on, he's seen one of my YouTube videos before, actually, in the past.
Yeah.
And I'm in contact with him on Facebook anyway, so he knows I am. And he happened to be with Josh and his dad at the same time. So I was like, why not? If I can get all of them on, that'd be brilliant. So I got all three of them on. And Fogdad, I tell you what, I could chat to Fogdad all night. Really is. He's always up for a good chat. Really is. Fantastic.
He comes across as a really good guy, actually, to be fair.
Yeah. And what was interesting is I've never had anyone on an interview say Darrell so many times on an interview. Every single sentence. I was like, interesting. Yeah. But a tip for anyone, by the way, very quickly, I know this is off topic, but I've had one or two people asking before, when you do interviews, what tips would you give? What you do, if you're talking to someone, I know a lot of people, especially if these are pre-planned interviews, a lot of people have questions written down on a hand or on paper. I come up with the questions off the top of my head. So in this stream, the questions I've asked are off the top of my head. And what you have to do is, a lot of the time you just sort of try and sort of interact them, make them, especially if they're like the nervous or something, you just go, yeah, come on. Help them through it. And Theo and Fogdad, I was just going, nod, smile at times, have a laugh, enjoy it. But if you don't enjoy interviewing, then don't do it. Quite simply.
That's good advice.
It's the same with YouTube. If you don't enjoy doing YouTube, do not do it, because the last thing you want is to be doing videos and then people realize you're not enjoying it, and then only do it if you enjoy it.
I hope, Kieran, you're listening to this, mate. Your interviewing is terrible. You need to listen to this.
It's not that bad. He's actually just put here, thanks for the tips.
Exactly. See, he takes them on. You need to take them on.
It's Finn from Instagram. Oh, Finn, what's his face? I can't remember his name, but there you go. Yeah, Finn. I once knew a shark. He was called Finn.
Ah, and that's what's that, 2-0?
Yeah, that's another one. I once went to a pub on the moon, but it sold good food. There was no atmosphere though. Right. Joe Biden doesn't like interviews. Yeah.
Right. Not sure that's relevant, but
neither does a certain Erling Haaland, but that's beside the point.
No, the robot.
Yeah, it does.
I bet he has a lot of trouble going through airport security, being a robot.
Dear me. Okay. Well, it's talking about artists. I know very quickly, we won't touch on this too much because I'll be doing the United season with you. No idea when. Probably be doing the Euros at this rate because I'm that busy. What? Hang on a second. How would you sum up the season?
I'd say the season sort of fell off a bit at the end, but that's because we were wrestling for the Europa League. I think not winning the Europa League sort of leaves the season in a bit of a it sort of casts a shadow over our achievement of getting second place. Like I feel like if we got second place in the Europa League, I'd say, that's been a great season, considering what everyone was saying at the start of the season after the transfer window, saying that they don't even think we're going to get fourth, let alone, coming second. And
we finished second.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. That's the thing, but I just think that not winning a trophy, that's like, you know, I was thinking this was going to be it, and I think that did, you know, leave a sour taste and, you know, sort of colour the season a bit. But I'd say the season, if we'd won the Europa League, would have been a 7.5 out of 10. But I have to give it a 5.5 out of 10. To be honest, it's harsh, but second's good. But without a trophy, that's what United's about. It's about winning trophies, accruing silverware, and I just think that I just think with like. The trophy would have been the icing on the cake to a great season, but now, I think I have to give it a 5.5 out of 10, unfortunately.
Yeah. I've just looked on the FIFA Companion up. There's a Team of the Season moments, Lanzini.
Oh.
In the objectives. It's another bloody online friendly one. So it's a bit balmy. It is you are right, the Ultimate Team Season has been released. But there's no Team of the Season challenges or anything to do with that. So that's interesting. Without silverware this season, the season was not a success, but we made progress. Yeah, we made progress. I'd agree with that because, you know, we finished second in the league. It's better than last season. We just about scraped fourth on the last game of the season. Yeah, again, we lost the title to Man City, but I think that was inevitable because City just weren't going to stop. And we weren't going to catch up to them because we dropped away too many points. But we've made progress, I'd say. At least we haven't lost the semi-final this time, but we didn't get past the quarters in the FA Cup instead. No, we did. We lost the Man City semi-final, didn't we? But
we did.
I think that was only because it was one leg. If it was two legs, I think we would have stood a better chance because the positives, I think the main positives, we managed to get. We didn't lose at all to Man City this season in the Prem, which is unusual for us. So we did pretty well there. Leicester City, we had a terrible season against them. And, you know, the star men really, Luke Shaw, Bruno, Cavani, I thought had a decent season as well.
I thought Maguire was
Maguire's average.
He started badly, but after the bad start for the first few months, he was all right, I think. Oh, yeah, I'd say average. He was decent or all right, sort of average.
And the Does Football Stand, the worst Manchester United player of the season goes to Victor Lindelof.
Hey,
Absolute cack.
He'll be getting the trophy in the post, I'm guessing.
Cack all season, mate.
Him and Fred, I'd say. I'd say Fred. Fred's a shout.
I call it progressive regression. Personally,
that's an oxymoron.
Oh, you've been eating a dictionary, have you?
Yeah.
If we won the Europa League, would your position change? Jungle, blah, blah, blah. Lost to City in the League Cup semi. Yeah, I was only because it was one leg. We'd have probably done better if it was both legs, actually. Because we didn't look like losing at the Etihad this season, so you know we did well. And Liverpool, even to be honest with you, we managed to get a decent point there, which we really should have won. But it was that game that we played against them. It was quite a game, but I didn't think we deserved to concede 4 there. But yeah, it's football for you. It's one of them things.
It is the beautiful game. The beautiful game.
The beautiful game, but it's harsh as well.
It is.
Now, on to England. Euro 2020 is coming up next week. We'll obviously probably talk about that next week. If you're one, of course, next week. I'll probably message you during the week. I don't know where Tom is, by the way, because I haven't heard from Tom in 3 weeks.
Oh.
So
maybe he's doing like exams or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he's doing like exams or I don't know.
Well, he's in his 20s, I think, isn't he? So
no, I guess he won't be.
I don't know.
It depends if he's at uni. That like exam. This is like exam period. So
I don't know. It's strange, really. Yeah, I haven't heard from him, so I don't know what's going on there. This week we were. I tried to get Curtis Round, another Manchester United player. Unfortunately. He said he'd try and get on next week, and so did Max Hayes, Match Day with Max. I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
He said he'd probably come on next week as well as Curtis Round, but just all depends really on anything. So, yes, But it's good to have two United fans, so we can talk a bit about United, etc. Apart from when the only thing we're doing streams at 6:00, and when the games are at 6:00 is Liam has to pop off for his dinner at 6. So that's a bit of a kick in the plebs. But there you go, one of the things. But actually, speaking of which, here he is. Actually, we're back now. Right, we're back. So there you go. On to England then.
Did it kick me off, or did my phone turn off?
I don't know, because you muted.
Your phone might have turned off.
You muted and then suddenly went, and I was like, "Oh, bye." Okay.
I was muted because I went for my tea, and I was thinking my phone must have.
I thought it was quiet.
Yeah.
But on to England then. We just spoke a bit about Cambridge, etc., Morecambe, etc. I think the teams that have gone up will struggle in the domestic leagues.
Well, Morecambe's gone down, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, I mean, not like optimism there.
96 points.
Well, I wouldn't be too certain about that. You can't take any team for granted at the minute. I'm not even taking Brentford for granted. I think we can probably get the 6 points, but I'm not expecting 6 points because they can cause problems, really.
No, we'll lose at Old Trafford and we'll beat them at
probably. At the community stadium, yeah.
Oh, yeah, when Brentford come to Old Trafford, that'll be like their cup final.
And they'll lose, but they'll hopefully lose. But there you go.
Either they'll lose or they'll be the only points they get this season.
They can beat Liverpool and City, and that's about it.
Yeah.
Just let you know, Liam, the kickoff is 7:00 on the 27th of July. That's the Borough Plymouth one.
And I'm going to go. We got Tavistock and we got South Ash, and I might be going to both.
I've never heard of Tavistock, but we got them as well. Anyways, on to England then. I was at the game on Wednesday night against Österreich. Austria, I thought, were pretty decent, actually. It was people disrespecting, saying, we struggled against a really poor Austria side. And I'm like, did you even watch the game? Stefan Lehner was causing problems down the right-hand side. Alaba... I don't know what you're doing. Are you moving your phone or something? Because there's some weird noise coming through.
Yeah.
Right, that's what okay. God, dear me. So against Austria.
Are you being abducted by an alien?
I don't really know. It sounds like. So
it sounds like
we played. I'd say we played decent, but I think, we played decent, and I thought the actual game as a whole wasn't the best. Really, I thought we were very lucky to actually get the win in the end because they had some really good chances. I thought Kaladzic had a quiet game. He was their number 25. He didn't really get a sniff of the ball, really, did he? And Alaba had a good game. Lehner had a good game. I thought Marcel Sabitzer, he hit the crossbar, actually. I thought that was in. And, they had some good chances, really. And they were a good team. But I think people just disrespect them because they're a small country. But they've got some really good players. And it was nice to see. I enjoyed watching the Bundesliga players. I've never watched half the Bundesliga players in real life. And at the same time, able to watch the likes of Harry Kane and James Ward-Prowse playing along with Lingard, Sterling. I don't think Sterling played. But it was nice to see the Premier League and the Bundesliga stars at the Riverside Stadium. But I thought, as a whole, the game, it wasn't the most entertaining of games. By the way, welcome to Box. Thanks for joining the stream as well. And get your comments. Keep getting your comments in live chat. I can't show you this one. Oh, no, it has come up now. Why is Mings in the first 11, yet alone the squad? I can name 30 English centre-backs better than him, and one of them's Dale Fry. Right. Anyway, we'll come to that in a bit. But the England game against Austria, what were your thoughts on that? I thought it was just a scrappy, poor game in the end, really.
Yeah, I thought England... It wasn't a vintage performance, put it that way. I thought we sort of struggled to we kept our final pass wasn't on basically. They kept sort of taking the ball off us, but then they'd go up the other end and we'd take the ball off them. It was sort of like really scrappy, like you were saying. I thought the goal was a good bit of play, to be fair, but that was also like
lucky.
Yeah, it was a bit like it was also a counter attack as well. Like it wasn't like we sort of dominated the play and like passed it round them. It was sort of almost like they gave the ball away and then we counter attacked. So I guess I cut the team some slack really because it's the first friendly, so you can't expect them to be at full, and that's not even the best team we can put out anyway. I mean, maybe that's not the best team that Austria put out, but that certainly isn't the best team.
I'd say I'd say that was probably the best one they had actually because there was Gregovic and Grealish who were good players, but I'd say that was probably Austria's best squad, really. Daniel Bachmann made some important saves, by the way. I can see why he got promoted with Watford now.
Yeah. Well, in that case, that's probably a more decent victory than I thought, really. Then. But I just thought that I thought Grealish impressed me. I thought he played all right.
All he did was get fouled.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But to be fair, if we're playing like a Croatia or like a big game, maybe someone like him could be useful because he could sort of waste time in that.
Against Croatia, he wouldn't even get a touch of the ball. Every time he got the ball, he'd get his leg snapped.
Yeah. Like Kovacic.
It'd be even worse than it was last time. It's one of them things. What were your thoughts?
I was saying to you on Instagram, I was saying, as soon as I leave my room, we scored. I watched the whole of the first half, and I was thinking, I'm so bored here. I'm going downstairs.
Yeah.
And then
comes up and misses the goal.
and then 50, I don't know how many minutes, 55th minute, whatever it was.
I think it was it 59th?
Or whenever it was. Bukayo Saka scored. I was like, well, that's just my luck. And you messaged me.
Never leave the game.
And you messaged me. It was a dead goal anyway, which it was.
Yeah, it was a poor goal, man. But I've just seen, by the way, that if you want to watch any Euro 2020 warm-up games, there's a massive clash. It's Spain against Portugal tonight.
Ooh.
So that's a bit of a clash. I probably won't watch it, mind. But also, interesting news for the likes of me and Scotty, who'll probably be watching at some point. But Germany's under 21 team managed to beat Netherlands in the semi-finals, so they're in the final on Sunday. And I might do that. I might not. It depends on if I got
2 words about that. That's nice.
That's nice. Yeah, I knew he was saying that. I was like, yep, I know what's coming here. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. But what about what about Wales? Sad shame about them. They got tonked by France.
Such
it was the 57th minute, actually, Saka's goal. It was 57th. I'm just looking at the stats, actually. I didn't check this. But second half, we only had 3 shots and Austria dominated us.
Yeah, no, I thought they came into the game later in the second half. I thought, when I was watching it, I thought, obviously Trent went off, but I was like, what's going on here? If we're struggling against Austria, if we're struggling to defend Austria, I mean, God help us against a team like France.
Oh, it will struggle there. I don't think we'll. If we come up against France, we don't stand a chance. Few comments just coming in here. Evening, Ollie. How are you, mate? That's Ollie on Twitter. I think that's the Leeds fan. Not certain actually. I'll come back to Box question in a bit. He said on paper, I think England can win it. In reality, whether it's Southgate or tactics or players not fulfilling potential, I doubt they'll win it. I think we can get to the quarterfinals at least, but I don't know about the semis.
Well, what baffles me is we're the second favourites to win the Euros.
Second over who?
Second. We're
Against
the second.
France Belgium,
obviously. France are the favourites, and God knows how we're second favourites. We should be about third or fourth.
I don't even know we're even in top 5.
The
way he played. Mr. Bobber Jangers, has the replacement for Trent been confirmed yet?
Don't think so.
I think they're looking at
Ward-Prowse, isn't it?
I don't actually know, to be honest.
I think they're thinking either Ward-Prowse or Lingard, I think.
And we have got enough right backs, though, at the minute.
Yeah.
No Bobber. Oh, sorry, he's answering his message.
Bobber Django.
I did the predictor, had England v Turkey and Portugal v Italy.
Really? Turkey in the semis?
Do you seriously think Germany will lose? I can't see Germany losing to Turkey.
This ain't Christmas. Turkey's are not going anywhere.
I tell you what, by the way, I think next week, if you both come on next week, if you're both available, I know Liam's busy on a Friday, but next week, I think on the stream, we'll have a bit of fun and we'll actually do the Euro 2020 predictor on here, live on stream, and then people can see you. I saw Mark Goldbridge's, and I was like, it's the most ridiculous one about England then getting to the final.
Yeah, they're not. No chance.
Come on, man. But England beat Italy in the final penalty from James Ward-Prowse. I tell you what, if Turkey get to the semis, I think they'll be clucking away, won't they?
Yeah. They'll be crowned champions, like Turkey crowned.
1-1. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Imagine that box, lol. Never know. I don't think that'll happen, though. You can only dream on, anyways. Lol. Yeah. Who's lol, by the way? That's about 4 now. Why is Mings in the first 11, let alone the squad? I can name 30 English centre backs better than him. I think it's because the 33-man squad that he originally put for the international friendlies. He had to decide 26, and I think he wanted to make sure there was enough centre backs in there. I was rather surprised that Ben White didn't get in there, and neither did Ben Godfrey. But it's just one of the things. He has a lot of difficult decisions to make. But at the end of the day, people can complain all they like, but the manager is the man responsible. If the players don't turn out to be as good as he thinks they are, then that's his own fault.
If Southgate doesn't get us to at least a quarter final, he can get gone. Seriously.
Yeah.
But he said if we don't get to the semis, he'll class it as a failure. Now, getting to the semis in the Euros is very, very difficult to do. Especially when you got Portugal, Belgium, Germany, Portugal, Germany, France, Belgium, Spain, etc. All in there. So
this is why we want to finish second in our group. England fans are saying, "Oh, we want to finish top of our group." No, we don't, because it's easier. It's easier opponents in second because it's like some Slovakia. Who else?
Yeah, the other group. Yeah.
Who else
I'm pretty certain. I'm sure before it used to be the teams that finished first played against the teams that finished second, or is that just a Champions League? I'm pretty certain that's the same case.
No, because if we finish top, we play Portugal, France, or who else is it? Portugal, France.
There's Germany.
Germany. Yeah, so
Germany are in the same group as France and Portugal.
Yeah. So that's why we want to finish second. So if we finish second, we play Slovakia.
But to be honest, in reality, do you see Gareth Southgate going for second place instead of first? Because I know there's only really Croatia. I don't see Scotland getting very far, to be honest with you. But
I guess it's a risk.
I don't see how we'll finish second behind.
Well, it's a risk to try and finish second, because then imagine if we try and finish second, then go through and then get knocked out. How much banter would that be? We literally basically forfeit our top of the group place just to get beaten.
The Scottish fans won't be able to laugh because they'll have been knocked out the group stage. So.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, there's the third place in it.
Apparently, third goes through as well. Third place.
Yeah, it does.
It's strange how it works.
It's like the best like 5 or 6 third place in the group or whatever.
Yeah. Keelan put Trent Alexander-Arnold's glass ankle injury makes Southgate look like a genius taking 4 right backs. I mean, it was an interesting decision at first, but it's probably going to work out.
Oh, he called him. He called
how
him.
good is that right back?
Glass on guts.
Omar Richards, I think, is a left back, actually. He gives good competition for Davies, but I don't really rate him. I don't think he'll start many games. England's right back department is loaded, isn't it just? Yes, isn't it just? Yeah. And then so's the left back in the changing rooms. Right.
I want Southgate to take Ward-Prowse because Ward-Prowse is
He's a free kick taker.
Free kick taker, and he's a good corner taker as well. So if we get any of Slabhead,
set piece specialist, yeah, Slabhead,
John Stones on it, or anybody who's tall with James Ward-Prowse's corners, it was like the World Cup when it's every corner.
Go on, 4 stones at them. I don't mean literally, by the way, but don't 4 stones at people. That's not ideal. Might hurt actually if you do that. But yeah.
I just thrown a stone at you. Do you know why? Someone told me to do it.
Because you're stoned. Oh dear me. Yes, can be a bit of walk now and again, can you? Okay, there you go. Okay, I think we said mostly what we needed to do. Now we're going to go on to a game that we just did before we actually came on here. So, the rules, right, for Liam, by the way, and obviously the rules are not mentioned to Owen. The rules are you get 10 questions. This is called Guess Who, by the way. It's the football edition. So we have to think, all 3 of us, we think of 3 different, obviously don't go for the same one as everyone else. Obviously it's difficult enough, but so I'll think of a player, obviously they have to be from the top 5 leagues. So that is the Prem, the Serie A, the Bundesliga, La Liga, and Liga. And they can be from any club in the top 5 leagues. But don't go for the most obvious ones. So Neymar, Mbappe, etc. Don't go for them because otherwise it'll be too easy to guess. You have 10 questions. This is a difficult one. If you decide to have a guess during them 10 questions, it means you use another question up. So the 10 questions include guesses as well. Once you've used the 10 questions, if you get to that point, then you have to go for your final guess, see if it's right or not. You cannot look. People will put answers in the live chat, but I'm not gonna turn the live chat off. But I'm gonna click onto the private chat so that I can't see the live chat at the point. Not allowed to look in the live chat, and you're not allowed to research it either. Unless obviously you want to. I mean, if you don't know, if we ask a question like, so, for example, are they over 82, 83 rated, something like that on FIFA? If you don't know, you can search that up, but it's only if it's your player. Yeah. If it's anyone else's player, you can't search it up. Straightforward rules, really. And once you've used the 10 questions, we need your final answer. And you can ask any questions, but you have to answer yes or no. So I'll go first. So I'll think of a player. Obviously, by the way, forward, don't go for the player that you went for originally, and that's not one either. So also, it can't be from. For us, it can't be from Bayern. Well, I can't go for Bayern. I can't go for United or other. And Owen and Liam can't go for United, Argyle, or Cambridge. Because otherwise, it's practically cheating, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it gets us thinking a bit. So
Cambridge or Argyle aren't even the top 5 leagues, are they?
Oh no, they're not. Never mind. The United are.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it has to be a player from top 5 leagues. So I'll go first. You can ask question. Well, it's only one at a time, isn't it? So
was it 5 each or just each?
No. So it's meant to be one person asks me the questions, and then for the first round, and then So let's say if Owen, if you ask the questions for me, and then what I'll do is I'll ask the questions for Liam, and then Liam can guess yours.
Okay.
So if you do it like that way around. All straightforward. You can get involved in the live. If you're having the live chat, by the way, you can get involved if you have any ideas, but we won't be looking at the live chat because it's cheating, really, isn't it? So I'm going to turn the chat off my phone. Here's proof. Chat's off my phone now. And I've got the private chat now on with just Liam Martin saying, going for me tea. So that's helpful, isn't it? So you're allowed to research your own play, but no one else's play because otherwise cheating. So let's start with mine. So this is Owen will ask 10 questions at the max. And you can ask anything national. By the way, if you are allowed to give 2 clues at the maximum if that's required. You don't use any questions, by the way, if you want a clue. You don't use any questions for that. So if you know anything there, you can give 2 clues, but obviously don't make it too obvious, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
So like mine was Lozano in the one before we came on air. Mine was Hervin Lozano, and I said they're from North America, and they scored. He was the one who scored against Germany in the FIFA World Cup. Now he took about 2 minutes to think about it and then said, "Oh yeah, Lozano." Yeah. So there you go. So I'm going to think of one now. No, you can't get involved in live chat, but we won't look at the live chat until after I've done mine, and then obviously I'll ask questions for Liam once he's thought of one. Then Liam will do it for you.
I've already got one.
Oh well, we'll do mine first anyway, just so you get an idea. Actually, no. I'll tell you what. No. We'll do Liam's first. I'll do Liam's first then, obviously, so you have an idea. Because I tend to ask some weird questions. I'm not going to lie. I don't mean that way, by the way. I mean weird questions, as in like sort of weirdly made up ones, so quite difficult ones.
Yeah.
So Liam, so it's top 5 leagues. My first question: do they play out wide? So it's left back, right back, left mid, left wing, right wing, or left forwards even. Do they play out wide? No. So they play in the centre, right? Are they from the Premier League or the Serie A?
Yes, they are.
Right. So it's from either the Premier or the Serie A. So that narrows it down to 40 teams.
Good maths.
Yeah. I passed maths at school, so there you go. I was close to getting to level 5 actually. I think it was only a few marks off level 5. So that's now. So I've said out wide, and so that's 2 questions I've used so far. So question 3 then. And by the way, when you're asking each other questions, I'll keep count. So because otherwise we'll get lost. So question 3 then, or Prem or Serie A. Does your player play for a team that got into the Champions League quarterfinals this season? And if you don't know, you can search it up.
Yes, they do.
So they got into the quarterfinals. So that takes a few teams out actually. So it's not Bayern, it's not Dortmund, obviously. Real Madrid, no. So we're looking at either Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, and no, Juventus didn't get into it. So we're looking at right. Are they from either Man City, Liverpool, or Chelsea?
Yes.
That's only 4 questions, by the way. So I've narrowed that down quickly. But I watch a lot of local fish, so I'm used to doing this. So, question 5. So, Man City, Chelsea, or Liverpool? Considering as a United fan, you hate City and Chelsea, City and Liverpool, I'm going to go. Is he from Chelsea?
No.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, that backfired. That backfired, didn't it? I'm saying, considering you hate City and Liverpool, I'm going to go for Chelsea. No. Okay, right. Question 6 then. Don't forget, you can still get involved in live chat, by the way, but we won't look at it until after this one. So question 6. So it's either Man City or Liverpool. And they don't play out wide, they play in the centre. Are they a defender or goalkeeper?
Yes.
That narrows it down to a couple then. We've got the man who was injured by Jordan Pickford. We've got Van Dijk. We've got Joe Gomez. There's also Nat Phillips, potentially. There's Allison. I love you. That's a ongoing meme, by the way. So we've got Allison. We've got Edison. There's Ruben Diaz. There's John Stones, who we spoke about as well. And I can't think of any more, actually. Fernandinho, I think, is a centre-back as well. He plays centre-back sometimes. And that's, I think, about it. So, are they English?
No.
Right. So that's question 7 done. Question 8. Are they a goalkeeper?
No.
So it's a centre-back. Right, and they're not English. So the ones I've got is Van Dijk. Phillips is English, so is John Stones and Gomez. So that's them out of the question. So it's Van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, and I think that's it. Or Fernandinho even. Are they Portuguese or Dutch?
Yes.
Brilliant. I've got one more question as well. So I'll get this then. I'll get this. Portuguese?
Yes.
Ruben Diaz.
Yep.
Hey! Oh, thank you. Thank you. I mean, you applauded with no sound on. But there you go.
My mic was
a quiet applause. Let's have a look. Anyone in the who said anything in here then? Let's have a look. Remember, Southgate had Livermore and Delph starting centre mid when he first started, and they were garbage. Haha, curveball. Nathan Ake. Oh, I completely forgot about Nathan Ake, but I knew as soon as it wasn't Chelsea. Well, Nathan Ake doesn't play for Chelsea anymore, does he? He plays for. Isn't he gone back to City? Sorry, I forgot about Nathan Ake.
They signed him for like 30 million. That doesn't even get a game.
Richard Dunn. He doesn't even play anymore, does he? I thought he retired ages ago. Yeah, Ruben Diaz. Someone else got it in there as well. I think the final question sort of give it away. Right then. So, Owen, if you want to ask for me, I'll just quickly think of a player. Top 5 leagues. Can't be from your favourite club either.
Well, so I'm asking you the questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, think of some good ones.
Pressure.
Pressure.
Oh,
well, I've come for a difficult one here.
Oh,
this is a hard one.
Oh,
I wasn't going to make it easy for you. I said don't go for the most obvious ones.
No. I'm away from home on here. I'm away from home. I'm on your channel. We have to do it like this. We have to do it.
See if you can. Okay. Yeah, I have got one then.
Right. So I will start by asking the question I asked off air, which was, do they play in the centre, in either spine of the team, goalkeeper, centre back, centre mid, striker?
Yes.
Okay. So
That's one. Yeah, you can mute your mic if you want, Liam. It's up to you.
Do they play in the Bundesliga?
Funny enough, yes.
Oh, okay.
He's got it first time now.
That helps out a lot. That helps a lot. Okay, so Bundesliga.
Yep, so that narrows it down to 18 teams already.
This won't take long.
It probably won't.
Are they from Europe?
Yes.
Okay.
So you don't have to go through all the different continents.
Yeah.
We had problems earlier on before the stream. We had problems. So we were having to go through all the different continents.
Geography certainly isn't my strong point, I've got to say.
Yes, that's 3.
3. Right, so European. To be fair, it narrows it down a bit, but not that much, because are they German?
No.
No, not German. Okay. So that rules out quite a few, actually. So they're in the middle. They're not German. Do they play Oh, I feel like it's gonna be a waste of a question. But actually, do they play for? Actually, no, they can't.
They can't play for Bayern, so that's actually
Yeah.
17 teams.
Yeah, I was gonna. Okay, so they can't play Bayern. So do they play for?
I've just seen. By the way, I've just because I'm not asking the questions. I've just looked at the live chat.
Yeah.
Not Sule then,
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
thought it was Sule first. So no, it can't be.
Do they play striker?
No, and that's question 5.
So 5. So
You're halfway through. If you want to
Do
have a
they-
guess, by the way, you do use a question. So it's
do
up
they
to you, really.
do they play for Borussia Dortmund?
Yes, sadly.
Okay.
I
So
just had
that
one question, so, yeah.
so not a striker.
Not
So
a striker.
It's not a
hard.
striker. They play for Dortmund. They're not German.
Yeah.
Not a striker. And they play down the middle, so it'll be either a centre mid, a centre back, or a goalkeeper.
Mm.
They're European. Centre backs. They've got Akanji. They've got Berkey, I think. In the middle, they've got Emre Can, who's German. Who else have they got? Who else have Dortmund got in the middle? I'm gonna be bold. I'm gonna try and guess. Is it Roman Berkey?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was after seven questions. There was a few you missed. Dortmund. So the two have a kanji. Obviously, couldn't have been Hummels because he's German. There's Berkey as well. Thomas Axel Witsel, you missed out.
Oh right, yeah.
There's also Thomas Delaney in there as well. But I think that just narrowed it down to 4. So yeah, it was Roman Berkey. So well done. A lot of people said Witsel actually in the chat. So it was a valid guess. Actually, it was a valid guess to be honest. But there you go. Right. So Liam, let's see.
Come on, Mr. Mime.
Can do here. I'm sorry. I've already. No, sorry. Yeah, Liam's asking for it now. I'm losing count. So, Owen, you think of one, and Liam, ask the question.
I've got one.
I'll help you finish. I'll keep you in track on what you've got so far. And don't forget, you can give 2 clues if you want it, but you probably won't need them.
No.
It's mine that you probably need them for.
Okay, is it in the top 5 leagues?
Yeah. Top. Is that wait? Does that count?
Don't class that as a question because the player has to be from the top 5 leagues anyway. So
So
don't class that as a question. That's
you got that one free, Liam. You got that one free.
yeah, but it's meant to be top 5 leagues anyway. So
Okay, is it centre backs, right back, goalie, right wing, or striker?
ooh,
No.
That's a mixture.
No.
Wow. Okay.
Wait. What position did you say? Centre back, right
So
back.
he said centre back, right wing, left wing, or goalie. I think.
No, he's not.
Okay.
So I'm trying to think of
Is he from the Premier League?
No.
Oh, okay.
right. That's 3.
Is he from?
No, it's 2. Sorry.
Is he from the Bundesliga or Serie A?
No.
Oh my god!
Right, so it's,
Who have you thought of here then? Jesus Christ!
so it's the league or Serie A then. The league or league, I think. What was it, Bundesliga or Serie A, you said?
Yeah.
Right. So,
is he from Ligue 1?
Yes.
now is it down to 20 teams?
And also the positions you said as well. It can't be. So it narrows it down a bit more.
Is he a striker?
Nope.
God.
Striker. Is he a striker?
No.
I'm trying to think. Is he centre mid, CDM / Yeah.
He is.
Ooh.
He definitely is.
He was a central midfielder then.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now I've got to think of what club it could be.
Just a second, by the way.
Wait,
Well, I can tell you it's not Kevin Volland.
wait. Is the clues thing still a thing or not?
If you need it, yes.
Oh, yeah,
Because you've used 6 questions so far.
Is he from, I'm gonna guess nationalities now. Is he Spanish, French, or Portuguese?
Yep, he is.
Ooh,
Spanish, French, or Portuguese central midfielder from Ligue 1.
2 questions to go, is it?
3.
3.
I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna take a guess at clubs now. I'm gonna go. Is he from PSG, Lille? That's just stab in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh God, I'm trying to think of a player that I know.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, Monaco.
Monaco. Okay.
No, he's not from them. He's not from any of those clubs.
Oh, crikey.
Wow.
Even I'm going to struggle here. Oh, I might have an idea who it might be. I don't know. That's 8, by the way. Another.
This is it would be literally
another wrong answer.
No. So I was about to give a clue away there.
I mean, you can have a clue if you want, by the way. It doesn't go down to the question.
Yeah, give me a clue.
Okay, the clue is this player last window was linked with Arsenal. Was linked with a move to Arsenal. Quite heavily linked to a move to Arsenal, but it didn't materialise.
Is it? Oof. Awar?
2 more questions.
Yes, it is Awar. It is
I
Hassan
thought it
Awar.
was him. I was literally going to say, I'm thinking, I think it's Awar, actually, because I knew there was one club he hadn't mentioned. It was Olympique Lyonnais, and I'm thinking, could be Awar potentially. All right, I'll do one final one, and I'll say if you can ask. You can ask 10 questions between you, so like 5 each if you want.
Yeah, I guess we can just do one after the other. Oh, yeah.
Just do what? Yeah. So I'll do one. I'll think of one more. Just have a look. Some of the other things that were in here. Mia said hi. Renato Sanchez wasn't a bad shout actually, but as soon as he wasn't, he said linked to us. I was thinking, I don't think so. Harry Doherty got it.
Yeah. Well done, Harry. Well done.
Fair play. Well done. All right, one final one, and I'm going to look at the comment section, see what people put, but I'm not going to show them on the screen, obviously. So who am I going to go for? Top 5. Ooh. Ooh.
That doesn't sound good.
All right, I've got one. Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you very much. So, who wants to go first?
Liam, you can go first.
Whatever it is. I can't remember what it is now. Up your nose. Which one? Not you.
Is he from the Premier League, Bundesliga? Is he from? Oh.
What did you say, Dad? Right, okay. I thought that's what he'd said. Right, go on then. Question 1.
Is he from the Prem, Serie A, or Bundesliga?
Sorry, say that again. You were just lagging a minute.
Is he from the Prem?
So the Prem, Serie A, Bundesliga, did you say?
Yes.
Prem, Bundesliga, or Serie A? No.
Oh, no. Okay, wait, so what are the other... So the other 2 leagues are Ligue 1 and... What's the other? Italy, France, Germany. Oh, so it's either La Liga or the. Okay, so.
Mia's just said hi. Tell your dad I said hi. Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Is he a defender?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
You might want to think of some interesting questions. Like think of the one. Think of the one that I. I mean, this is maybe a little bit of advice, but maybe think of some of the ones I asked earlier on. Maybe.
Is he? I'm going to guess positions. Is he striker, centre back, right back, or goalie?
Well, for starters, I said he wasn't a defender.
Oh right.
So that's brilliant. So strike. So do that again. Striker,
Goalkeeper.
goalkeeper. Oh, anyway, is that it?
That's it. Striker or goalkeeper. Is he one of them?
I do not.
Oh, okay. Let's think. I'm going to try and think of how can. Did they play? Did they play in the? Actually, no. What continent? What continent are they from?
Consonant.
Two, please, Rachel. No, continent. Continent.
I can't. I can only answer yes and no questions.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Are they from Europe or are they from Europe or South America?
Yes.
Right. Oh, I shouldn't have said South America. That's a lot. That's a lot of countries.
I'm surprised you haven't asked about which league it's actually from yet.
Is it from La Liga?
There you go.
Right, okay.
Right, so that's 5. We've got 5 more to go.
So European or South American, and they're not a defender, so they're either midfielder, full. They're not a striker. Are they from? Wait, did they reach? Did they get knocked out at the same time, at the same round as Juventus of the Champions League?
In the Champions League?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oof.
So yeah, it's either wait. Yes, it has to be Real Madrid then. It has to be Real Madrid.
How many questions?
Question now.
How many questions were you on, by the way?
That was your 6th one.
Okay. Is he a centre mid? Cam.
Yes.
Ooh.
Central midfielder.
No, I got a couple in mind.
Right. Question number 8.
So
7.
Yeah, this is question number 8 coming up. I meant.
Oh my.
okay. So they're a centre mid. I think because Atletico got knocked out to Liverpool in the quarter final, and Real Madrid obviously made the semis. Barcelona got knocked out to Juventus in the round of 16, I think. So it's not Barcelona. So it's either Real Madrid or Atletico. European centre mids, it's going to be Modric, or it's going to be Cruz, or it's going to be
Isco. I don't know.
Isco, yeah, it's one of them. Or if it's for Atletico, it's going to be like Sal Miguez. It's going to be like. I think Daryl, being German, Liam, is it all right if I have a guess?
Yeah, sure.
I mean, this is your 8th question.
Daryl, I think you have gone for Tony Kroos.
You know what? You're wrong.
Oh.
Right, question number 9.
Oh god. So it's not Tony Kroos.
No.
It could be Modric. It could be Lorente.
You've still got. This is question 9.
Can we have a clue? Is that allowed?
Yes. Well, you're on the right tracks. They are from La Liga, and they are from one of the Madrid clubs. However, this is what'll. This is the one bit that'll probably give it away. Atletico Madrid got knocked out to Liverpool in the round of 16s.
Oh God!
So you were wrong with that.
What did they?
It was the round of 16s because that's when Juventus got knocked out to Porto.
Yeah, but I thought Liverpool played Leipzig in the round of 16, though, didn't they?
Liverpool played against Leipzig
In the round of 16, and then they went through.
Atletico Madrid didn't even get through to the quarters.
Sad shame.
Oh yeah. Oh, I've messed it up. I'm sorry, Liam. I've messed it up.
Well, that's wrong.
So
there you go.
right. Whose question is it now? Liam's.
No, it's Liam's because this is question.
Oh yeah. All right. Big moment. Big moment.
So I hope that clue's helped you a bit.
So Real Madrid and Atletico got both knocked out at the same stage then?
No, they didn't.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take a guess.
I won't put that down as the question, by the way.
I'm gonna take a guess and just say,
Right.
Is it Modric?
No.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll give you this. I know you haven't asked for the second clue, but just because it's the final question, you have missed a couple of central. You have missed a couple because it was centre attack and centre mid, CDMs. You have missed a few players out.
Right. Okay. So then I'm guessing it's not Modric Cruz. So I'm guessing you're hinting at Isco. You're hinting at Valverde. Who else is there in the midfield? In the midfield, who else in the Real Madrid's midfield? Who's that?
A Brazilian player.
Brazilian in the midfield. Oh, I'd like to place a guess, Mr. Johnson. If that's all right.
This is your final question. So
I'd like to go on FIFA and have a look, but I can't.
No, you know. So this is your final question. So if this one's after this one, you can have your final guess.
I think we're all right because I don't think there's any. Atletico didn't even make it past the quarters, so yeah, so it'll be Real Madrid, Brazilian midfielder. I think it is Casemiro.
It's not.
Oh no!
Oh no!
So you've got your final. You have your final guess now. This is the final guess.
I'm gonna guess. Is it Saul?
Is it Saul? He's just said it's Real Madrid. No, it wasn't. You'll kick yourself. You did mention him in the end, Federico Valverde.
Oh.
God.
Okay, it took you till question 9 to actually realise.
I can't believe I said his name as well. I actually said his name.
It was Federico Valverde. Don't worry, Box, it wasn't a Villarreal player.
Oh.
Have we heard of him? That was the wrong comment. Have we heard of him? I think so, yeah. Someone put Camavinga. No.
He doesn't play for Real Madrid. He might do in the future, but...
What's going on? Everyone looks under pressure. Oh, we were doing a game called Guess Who, but it was very difficult. If you just tuned in, by the way, if you want to go back to about, 50 minutes in or something like, you can actually have a go. But that one was Federico Valverde. But that was an interest. That was a bit of fun.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, it definitely got our brains thinking there, didn't it? So
that was pain because me and Owen should have known that.
Yeah, I know. That is Spain without the S.
It'll have been pain for you because you literally said his name. You didn't mention Casemiro. By the way, it's a good job I didn't go for Ødegaard because I'd realised Ødegaard now plays for Arsenal, not Real Madrid anymore. But I was like, I was like, oh, you know. But yeah, I was thinking there was players you missed out. You said Isco. You eventually said Valverde. You did miss out Casemiro, which I was surprised about. But no, you won the right tracks, but you got the wrong side of the coin.
Had a howler. I had a howler. I literally, like Box said, I let it slip. I have to say
though, you both did well. There was some good questions, but the clues definitely helped you. So
yeah, definitely.
Well, we'll do that. We'll do that again another time. I think that was good actually. Yeah, that was quite good actually. I had to laugh out your final guess, Sal. He's just said he doesn't play for Atletico. He plays for Real Madrid. So I was like, well, that was a bit of a wasted guess. Yeah, well, there you go. It's one of them things. So there you go. Anyways, that'll be. I think that'll be it now because I've got to go and have me Asda pizza for tea, and I've got stuff to do. But cheers both of you for coming on. It's been a pleasure as usual.
No problem.
So,
thank you everyone for watching us. Hope you all enjoyed it. Of course, if you did miss the game, you can go back to I think it was 15 minutes into the stream when we started, and you can have a go and see if you can work out by their questions as well. Did Owen bottle it at the very end? Well, both of them did at the end, yeah. But it was just a 50-50. The 50-50 they didn't get right.
I said his name for. Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
I'll have to pattern up the next time. That's something we can all get behind, the Slippy G moment.
Yeah. But anyways, thank you everyone for joining us. Do like the stream.
No,
that'd be brilliant.
I don't concede goals. He does. So.
Yeah.
55 all, by the way. But yeah, cheers up for coming on.
No problem.
It's been a laugh, hasn't it?
Yes.
And don't forget, I'll be back again next week, same time. Maybe with Owen, depends if he's available, and obviously Liam, if he's available, it'll be great to do this all again. And we'll probably do it again next week, you know. And obviously, next week we'll be talking mostly. We won't be talking much. We'll only be talking about England's game against. We'll be talking about England's game against Romania, and obviously we'll be doing the. We'll have a bit of fun next week because we'll also be. I'll be doing the share screen and thing on here because you can do that, and we'll be doing the Euro 2020 predictor as well. So make sure you don't miss that. We'll be live from 6:00 next Friday. But until then, I'm back on Sunday with England against Romania. Yep. England, although England will be Romania with me and Dad and Liam Martin, who has to come on ages ago.
Mind you, it'll be a dead game, so
it probably will be, but it can't be much. I don't know, it might be. But we're back on Sunday, and then at some point during the week, it's sometime during the week I'll be doing. Some point next week I'll be doing the. What's it called? The United season review. But before we go, by the way, Box has just mentioned a good point. The PFA 11 has just been released not that long ago, and it came up on. It was BBC Sport who put something up about this. The PFA 11 from the Premier League, so it's the Premier League team of the year, is Ederson, João Cancelo, John Stones, Ruben Dias, Luke Shaw, Kevin De Bruyne, Ilkay Gundogan, Bruno Fernandes, Harry Kane, Mohamed Salah, and Heung-min Son. Now, the surprise there's no Chelsea players.
And the surprise there's
no Leicester players either. It's literally one. There's about 3, 4. There is six players from Man City, 2 from United, Luke Shaw and obviously Bruno Fernandes as well. 6 City players, 2 United players, 2 Spurs players, and only Mohamed Salah. That's how good they've got to be all season.
And most of Salah's stuff was from penalties.
Interesting. Yeah.
Salah,
way too many City players. Well, to be honest with you, they won the league, so it's no surprise. But what would you very quickly? I know we've over time, and we will shut over time. But there you go, one of them things. I was that enthralled in the game. I was enjoying it. So I was enjoying that. But yeah, 2 Spurs players in there, 2 United players, Shaw and Bruno Fernandes, fully deserved, I think.
Yeah.
Bruno
Yeah,
Fernandes-
sure.
Well, Son is a crying little mug because
Oh, yeah.
because
Cheers, son's crying.
Yeah.
because he got hit by McTominay, didn't he? He got hit by McTominay, and
Yeah, no.
and our goal got disallowed.
He was lucky not to get sent off. To be honest.
And I was so relieved that we won that game because if we lost that game because of that, I would be fuming. I'm talking about Stone. He scored against us, and that made me even more annoyed because our defense went to sleep when he scored, didn't he? And I was like,
Lindelof.
Yeah,
and that was literally 2 minutes after our goal had been disallowed.
Mm.
And then everyone's saying, "Nice one, son, eh? Nice one, son." I mean, to be honest with you, the sun's out there. Actually, it's lovely and warm out. I mean, yeah, I'm not about Youngman's son. I mean, if he was here, goodness me, I'd be straight at the door. But I don't meet many footballers in my time. But next week, by the way, we might have. It might be if you two are both available as well. Potentially, we could be having Curtis Round on, who's a Mask United player, on for a couple of minutes, and at the same time, Max Hayes. You know, Match Day with Max. The forward one. So we could have 5. It could be 5 of us. Oh, I still watch him anyway. Could be 5 of us next week, which would be good. And obviously, we might. I mean, the stream could go. The stream will definitely go on for about an hour and a half. I can guarantee that. So we'll probably do it upstairs, hopefully. But obviously that's after I'm home from doing radio. Of course, don't forget. I'll remind you on Sunday, of course, if you are interested, I do. Music from 70s to the 2000s on CVFM radio. It's a radio station based in Middlesbrough, which you can access it online as well if you live outside of Middlesbrough. I'm on 12 to 1 on a Monday and 2 till 4 on a Friday. So if you're interested.
How was the radio today? Was it good?
It was all right, yeah.
Nice.
It went fine, yeah. There wasn't really any problems. I played Football's Coming Home, and I will be playing that in both shows next week, of course. Getting into the Euro 2020 spirit as well. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, it's an interesting PFA team this season. It's interesting. I know there's about 6. There's 6 Man City players, but I think that's to be expected to win the league. And Gundogan certainly deserves to be in there because I think it's been superb all season for them. Absolutely superb.
João Cancelo, not a chance. No chance.
No, I don't think Cancelo's been great, but Diaz certainly.
Yeah.
Funny how there's no United central defenders in there. But
no,
Maguire, no.
I wish
wouldn't put him in anyway.
I wish Cavani got in there.
I don't think he'd have got in there anyway. To be honest, with you. The front three is all based around goals and stuff. Harry Kane, I think, deserves to be in there. He's been star man for Spurs. Salah's just been losing his footing every 2 seconds. Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno Fernandes together. Can't really complain about that.
Whenever Salah goes down in the box, you're thinking, oh, that's a penalty.
Yeah.
And after time they give it, don't they? So. And they talk about and they say about us, Manchester United. Well, a foul is a foul in the box. So.
Hey, I tell you what. I mean, if I know. Speaking of penalties, if the hell's that? Oh, if this is correct, then we'll probably be called Pengland, won't we?
Well, yeah, James Ward Prowse.
They know what I'm on. Yeah. Penalty. Pengland, yeah.
Well, I just don't get why Liverpool fans say, when Salah gets the penalty, that's a definite penalty. but if it's United, let's not give them. You didn't deserve it.
Yeah, a majority of ours are blatant.
That's it, yeah. They moan about, it's just any time we get a penalty, it's always like, oh, United get another penalty. It's like, well, yeah, because it's a penalty.
I remember, was it Douglas Luiz's one this season? Douglas Luiz, I think it was this season. They were saying it was a dive. I was like, I don't know what game you're watching. Are you watching really Liverpool?
They're like, oh, it's suspicious that Man United get so many penalties. It's like, yeah, well, stop fouling our players in the box, and maybe we won't get many penalties.
Hang on, go back about
Liverpool fans are deluded, he said.
Yeah, of course they are.
Hey, I tell you what, any Arsenal? Oh, I couldn't see any.
Couldn't see any, no.
Didn't even get up there, did they? But two Spurs players. I mean, they haven't been great all season.
Yeah, they've been rubbish.
As a partnership, Son and Kane are good, so I can probably understand why they've done that. But it's one of the things. Right, we're going to wrap it up there, ladies and gentlemen. It's gone on for about an hour and a half, longer than I'd expected. But we had that little game. It was a good laugh.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen, for joining us. I'm back on Sunday with Liam Martin and Dad, of course, for the United Romania game. But till then, stay safe and England Romania game. Yeah. But I said United today. I don't know if I'm coming or going. Anyways, England v Romania on Sunday. If you haven't been able to watch a lot of it, then feel free to go and watch it back. That'd be brilliant. If you have the time, obviously, if you can put through an hour and a half of this as usual, that'd be brilliant. But till then, stay safe. We'll speak to you all very, very soon. From me, Donald Johnson. Good night, good night.
Bye-bye.